Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Hall. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Feder Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shaw. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
Hi, I'm John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
now? I've been sitting here jabbering for the last 10 minutes and apparently no one's been able to hear me. So thanks, Cliff, for pointing that out. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. I see that the audio monitor is working fine. And it was some of the best commentary I've ever done. So if you guys obviously didn't hear me, welcome to the Shark Stream. This is Brian in the booth. We're doing 2 pro list matches tonight. We're going to do Flying Brian Merrick and David the Mailman Andreoli in progress. And we're also going to bring you Jim Vollhardt, number 24, versus Chip Baye, number 25. They're going to get started on table 4 in a little while. So we might do a little bit of hopping back and forth. But 2 good list matches here for you tonight. This 9-ball to the contrary. Going to bank it in the side. What fresh hell is this? Wow. All right, good. Thanks, Cliff. Yeah, I was like I said, we have software that we run here to make our voices sound beautiful and cancel out any music and things like that. But sometimes this last update, I guess, I'm not sure what's going on with it. I just rebooted the computer and the software crashed. So I guess I didn't notice that when I did my initial mic test. My bad, but we should be good for the evening. So Dave the Mailman takes down the first rack after a tumultuous 9-ball. Brian was looking pretty sharp there. He had some really nice shots, and then he just sort of blew the 9 around the table. Yeah, Bob, that was a sick bank, right? He called the side, and it looked like a dead bank for the corner. And when he tapped on the side, I thought he might have misread the table or something. And then sure enough, he just actually pulled that in the side. And it's hard enough. Like, I can put a ball here on the foot spot and try to make it in the side, straight in. And that's a tough shot. Never mind coming in it from this angle. That was a great bank. All right, went right by the 1. Yeah, Brian, you're not kidding. He's calling the 9 all day. 3-ball combo. This is our Flying Brian in the house. You can tell he's excited. 1-8-9 combo. I went for it. Didn't get there. Tried to slide it by, but I think he played that 2 ways because he's going to get the safety. Take a look. Yeah, that 5-ball is right in the way. Surprised he didn't call the 9 on this shot. If he didn't, he might have. Only because he was kicking right towards it. Calling the 9 in the corner. So Mailman's saying the 9's coming up this way. Well, it's in the neighborhood. Definitely in the neighborhood. Wow, you can't play. I'm shocked that dropped on these tight pockets. That he hit the point. 90% of the time you catch the point, you're done. Yeah, here's the tricky part. You got to come around for the 7-ball. high left or high right. He went high left. Now he's going to come straight at it. Have to go up the rail. This is a tough shot because coming at a 4-inch pocket from that angle, like you want to be here to play it in the corner. From here, that pocket shrinks up so tiny. Look at that precision. Nailed it. Gonna come all the way around for the 9-ball, I bet. He's just gonna soft it. Oh, I didn't think he would try to hold there. That's actually not his usual style. Just like that, Brian ties it up as long as he doesn't scratch. Wow, that was close. All right, tie game. I got to throw a couple spots in here because we broke into the intro roll. Here's our sponsor, McDermott. All right, so Brian broke dry while we were in the commercial. Sorry about that, folks. I forget sometimes that Brian does not like to hang around and wait. But mailman's at the table now after a dry break. Kinda safe. I mean, it's visible, but it's not very playable. He's got a bunch of pockets to pick from, so he's just got to make this bank shot. Yeah, these guys aren't playing a lot of defense. Or at least not yet. We'll see what happens when inevitably we get to like Hill.
You order tenders?
I would love some. So much. All right, Brian's got a pretty direct shot on the one in the corner, but he's going to probably end up tapping the 2. Oh, just a bit outside. Tight pockets, man. Tight pockets. What's up, Joe? I'm doing all right. Got a lot of work to do at the house, but I was summoned to come do a little streaming, so here I am. And it's always a pleasure to watch Brian Merrick and the Mailman. So when I saw that they were going to play a list match tonight, I'd originally come down specifically to do Chip and Jim Vollhardt, but I saw Brian sitting there warming up, so I figured we'll try to dual task it a little bit. Do a little bit of both. Big miscue there. He was stretched out. stroking across the joint. Sometimes I do it myself all the time, but sometimes you got to get that bridge. Ryan's at the table looking pretty sharp on the 4-ball. Got that 5 right next to the 9. I don't know what's his thought process here. Run the table or play the shortcut? Yeah, Joe. Joe said, what these two at the table, I was surprised if the 9-ball ever stops moving. You're not wrong. We all know Brian. I mean, he's not called Flying Brian for no reason, but Mailman was practicing a little bit, but when he got here, and it looks like he was trying to practice some combos and caroms and billiards more than shot making. So you're probably not wrong. I would say the over/under on short 9s was like 3 racks. I bet you we have 3 shortcut 9s between the two players. He's got just enough angle to get past the 9 without hitting it. Like he's waiting for Wally on table 7. I'm not sure that's Wally anymore. I thought Wally was on table 7. That looks more like Tom Shine. It's just a center ball shot with the right speed, and he got just a little left on it. In great shape for the 6. Oh, hit that a little too hard. And you got bit in the butt. He's stuck on this 9. Looking at a really hard kick shot, no doubt. Got the contact. So you're going to get the shape. I say Brian's out here. Barring a major fluke. Damn. Our house manager, Lisa, made me some buffalo chicken tenders, and I swear she picked out the biggest ones in the bag. This is a lot of chicken. Nice shot, Bri. Oh, is he going to get the speed? He needed just a little more oomph. Oh, actually, a little more oomph would have been bad. He would have scratched. He's just got to tap this in. Just not even a big hit, just a tap. There it is. All right, so Brian goes up 2-1. Knocked all my napkins on the floor somehow. So Brian had a nice break there. He looks like he's still at the table. Had to step out for a quick second because I dropped a piece of chicken on the floor. Ooh, look at that stick. I am pretty sure Mailman's not happy. Because look where the 7 is. He's got to go past the 7 to get a short kick at this 2 ball. I think that's his only real choice. Right on by. So that'll bring Brian back to the table with ball in hand. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in, by the way. And if you want to support the Shark Stream, make sure you hit that like button. Tell a friend we're live for at least a few hours tonight. Like I said, we got table 4, Jim Vollhardt and Chip Baye are playing. So we'll try to dip in on those guys every once in a while. And if this match finishes first, we'll finish up with the conclusion of Jim and Chip. There's the shortcut. Look at that setup. Nice shot. Let's check in on the boys on table 4. Looks like they're just getting started if they haven't started already. Hey, Mom. Thanks for tuning in as always. Brian breaking dry here. Yeah, he's trying to lean that 5 ball in, didn't go. Oof, I'm getting the sniffles here from this buffalo chicken sauce. He said cooked them up real good. This is a pretty iffy table, to say the least. He's got to knock this 1 down and somehow get past the 8 to get position on the 2. If it's me, I'm playing safe. I push the 1 ball right into the rail and try to leave the cue right here. Looks like that's what he attempted, but I don't think he got it. That 8 ball looks like it's kind of looming large, but I think Brian's got a look. Cliff Brian earns his nickname every time he gets to the table. He's coming off the rail, so the 8 ball's big. Oh, he went right by. Oof, don't see that happen often. I'll bring Dave back with ball in hand. I'm trying to think of what I would use for a pattern here. This is not a bad plan, because what he wants the cue ball to do is come up this way. He's got a straight in shot on the 2. He can draw back for the 3 if he wants to. This angle looks like his optimal spot's like right here. Oh, he went right into the 9. A little surprised by that. Can you guess what Brian's thinking right now? Spin the 9 a touch. Mailman back of the table. Still a pretty tricky table to get out here. That 4 ball, I don't think it has an angle into the corner. 4 might go. Nice try. Oh, man. He got the 3. He got the position he wanted on the 4, I think. But he locked up the 6. Gonna make this run out a lot tougher. Yeah, right here, he's gonna try and tap the 5 in the side, push the 7 down the rail, and then I have no idea what he's got planned for the 6. It looks like it's gonna have to be a safety play. He made them both. I still have no idea what he's gonna do with the 6 ball, but this was pretty impressive. Oh my goodness, I think I just missed something awesome. He cut the 6 up to the short rail and banked it into the bottom right corner. That just turned the tables big time. If he can make this cut shot, he earned every bit of this rocket or this rack. See? I feel for you, but Dave made some beautiful shots to get to this point. And you just miss this, you know, it wasn't a simple cut shot, but now you sort of have the giveaway here to Brian. He's going to play it cross-handed. As long as he doesn't scratch. Yeah, he's good. That's the frustrating part of 9 ball. You can make some gorgeous shots to get through the table and then flub an 8 or a 9 and lose the rack. Check in on Chip and Jim. It doesn't look like they're using the digital pool score system. That's kind of weird. Because I know this is not their first rack. I'm going to walk out in a minute, see if I can get that set up for them so we can see what their scores are. Got Jim on the left. Be right back. I just talked to Jim and Chip. They're just hitting balls around, practicing a little bit, so they haven't started their list match yet, which is cool. That means that we're going to have 2 sets in a row probably, right after one after the other. Flying Brian up 4-1. I think Mailman's got a good look at this 1 ball. I don't think that's as ugly as it looks. He goes right by the 5, and he's pocketed. He can pocket this one in the corner. Good shot here. I think he's just going to leave it right around there. Oh, he pulled it back like it was on a string. Very nice shot. Is that tough for you? All right, Brian looking strong here. You going to soft it or play it 2 rails? Oh, he took it right off line. Trying to hold it. Mailman back at the table now, looking at a pretty open pattern. Unless this happens. Oh, no, he's still in good shape. Already seen him make some pretty impressive bank shots here tonight, so I'm thinking he's probably that's where his head's at. He just played it up top. That's a little frustrating, huh? Brian's looking at position here. He can thin this 6 into the corner. I think he's coming right up this way. At a little left, so it's going to get a little long. And a little rail hugger. Oh, big scratch there from Brian. Big opportunity for the mailman. Ball in hand with 3 on the table. This is still no joke. I mean, it looks like it's a pretty straight in run out, but this table can play with your head. Hey, what's up, Benjamin? I'm sure your dad has his phone on because he's been commenting along with us. Sure he appreciates your support. Oh, my mailman. Just a mental malfunction there, I think. I'm not saying anything, but it's weird. Once you get on this table and with the 4-inch pockets, some people embrace it and they play smarter and better and faster. But some of us, like me, a normal pool shooter, I suppose, you start overthinking those pockets. Look at this nonsense right here. He straight up chumps the 8 in the corner, and it comes back around 2 rails, drops right in the other corner, and lines up perfect position. And he obviously got that 9 ball, so Brian will go up 5-1 here. Crazy pants. We only have had 1 shortcut 9 ball though so far, so my prediction is still alive, but getting a little weak. That prediction was that there would be 3 shortcut 9s over under for both players combined. All right, Brian Merrick up 5-1. Ben, the race is to 9. Right there in the lower left side of your screen, it says Pro List Match, race to 9. Mailman might be going for a 3 fouler here. No, he went for the 1 in the corner. I thought with that scratch on the break, he would just leave that cue ball right behind the 5 and make Brian shoot at it. think that shanked 8-ball might be a little bit in Brian's or in Dave's head. That is not a typical shot for him to miss. Brian just tried to use a little too much sauce on that back cut. Widened up the shot a little bit. Now Mailman's back at the table. He's got the 2 possibly in the side. But we have not seen a lot of safety play. In fact, I don't think we've seen any safety play out of these guys yet so far. Very aggressive match so far. Brian looking at the jump shot here, getting over the 8. Oh man, he got down on that cue. It got past the 2 and the left spin. Took it right off the target. All right, Mailman back at the table. Got ball in hand, looking like he's going to go draw it past the 3 maybe. Oh, he's going to play it all the way up the table. Live. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a single safety play here yet. What's hilarious is I was out there when they were warming up and just sort of hanging out and kibitzing. And the monologue, let's say, that Brian Merrick was given was like, some of these New York players aren't that good. And the reason is because they're always going for the 3-pointer. They should play some defense. And I was laughing because now I'm sitting in the table going, or in the booth saying, no, we haven't played any defense yet. So I was wondering if we were to see you. Usually by now, you, Katina, and Frowny are all in the chat section. I've been feeling lonely. Nice. Ooh, wow. 4 rails directly into the corner. Gonna get the wrong position, though. Maybe now we'll see a safety shot. I highly doubt it. Mailman's been banking everything. Cliff, that's pretty hilarious, actually. I knew you were called green light. I just didn't know why. Oh, very good. Well, good luck tomorrow, Crystal. Oh my god. Oh no, it wasn't quite the safety he had in mind, but it was at least an attempt at a safe play. Brian looking very good for this out here. Barring a major mistake here on the 6-ball to the 7. Looking like a sharp roll forward here. Oh, yeah, it looks like he's hitting low. If that's true. Nope, just pushed it through. Nice little bit of draw to get back to this 9-ball. Brian's going to go up 6-1.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Brian snaps the 9. Unfortunately for Brian, that doesn't count. Oh, my replay button. There we go. 2-ball came back through. The 8-ball kissed it right in there. Do you see that? So in the list rules, the rule is you have to call the 9. There is no golden break. If you do make the 9 and only the 9 on the break, or any other ball really, then you stay at the table because it is a legally pocketed ball. So you had to spot the 9, and that's why you're still at the table. Sort of having a look at the 1 and the 2. They're in not great shape right now. Just going to give it a little push. What he just did was give Mailman the opportunity to make him shoot this again anyway. I like the idea here. Did he get it? I think the idea was to get that 6-3-9 into play. Not sure if he got there. We still got to turn the brightness down on this camera. Note to me, talk to Zach. A little too bright. Made it clean, but the 8's going to be sitting right in his way. Setting up for the combo. Yep. We know he's good at combos. He's as good at combos as I am bad at combos. He doesn't really have a good pocket. He can try for position here, but I say it's more likely that he tries position here. Maybe draw a bullseye for him. I'm going to play the 3-5 combo instead. The 9's out of the way. He's in shade. Oh boy, that's close. Hit it with a touch of outside English and got just where he needs to be for the 4-ball. Great shot, Brian. Ooh, went for this. He tried to gun that in the corner, and it just came offline enough. Like I said earlier, if you catch a point going into these corners, forget about it. Wow, he really slapped that one. I was thinking, you know, if you could get almost straight in like that, that's where you wanted to be. That way you can just sort of smack it in the side, leave yourself enough of an angle to get back from the 7. Picked at it and whiffed. I'm a little shocked by that. It looked like he had at least the outside edge of the 6 ball. And once again, Brian comes to the table, ball in hand, 3 balls left to go. I don't think you're going to see the cue ball move here much, because it's set up pretty nice for the 7 to come to the 9. He got a little straighter and a little longer than I would, but yeah, see, he's stretching out a little bit now. Touch a low left. Now he's got a dead nut shot in the corner. Wow, just like that, Brian Merrick is up 7-1. Let's check in on our boys on table 4. See if they're starting their match yet. I see scores, but I don't see names, or I see the names. Let me take a look here. Yep, they're in the system. All right. So these guys are just getting started. At the conclusion of our match here between Brian and Mailman, we're going to jump right into that match. So stay tuned, folks. We got 2 good list matches at least coming up for you today. Fortunately, our boy Lucas, he won 3 of his first 4 rounds in the European Open, made it to the top 64, but then lost to Copigny in the first round of the final 64. So he had a good showing, but he has been knocked out. However, a lot of the other Team Shark Stream, including David Alcady, Jonas Soto, FSR, those guys are still in the hunt. So make sure you check that out, WNT.TV, if you want to watch it live. Wow, he knocked off the 6, knocked out the 4. I think he's got a pretty decent look at this 2 ball. Well, his body language suggests otherwise. Oh, Crystal. Oh, my goodness. I missed the bloodbath. I didn't realize David, Jose, and Jonas also got knocked out. So FSR still going strong. All right. Thanks for the update. Appreciate that. Yeah, I only checked this afternoon. I thought they were done when I turned off the scores, but wow. Didn't realize they all got knocked. I feel like I got to go check that. Actually, I don't think I have access from this booth computer. In the side, it's got the 4 right in the opposite side. Just going to go back and forth here a little bit until he gets to the 6. Like rolling it forward here to the long rail. Leave the cue ball somewhere in this area. If you can. Yeah, you're just going to sort of leave himself a nice straight shot, because this is going to get him on the 7 real nice. Wow, playing with fire there. I thought he might have just used center ball. He used a touch of draw. Now it's inside the jaws. This is going to get ugly. Oop, balls. Yeah, he came way offline trying to shoot out of the pocket like that. So that'll bring the mailman back. The cut in, but there was almost no way to hold that shot with, I mean, with any kind of speed. That was a very, very, very tough shot. Now he's got ball in hand for Brian Merrick, looking like he's going to go to the hill. No man looks a little frustrated. I don't blame him. He's been getting some tough rolls. He's been making some beautiful, beautiful shots, especially his bank shots have been on point tonight. But just some of the rolls hard to overcome. This should be a no-brainer. Roll forward with a little high right. Nice. He's setting up for draw. Brian does like his draw. And that's why. It's good. Nice shot. So what do we got coming up here? Oh, that's right. We have a big tournament here from April 3rd to April 6th. 64 players, 10,000 added. It's going to be amazing. The McDermott Open here at Yale Billiards. I think there might be 1 or 2 spots left. I know Frank Maialetti is running a razzle. So it's a 30 spot, $40 per person, and he's giving away 3 spots to the McDermott Open. Or 3 winners will get 3 spots to the McDermott Open. We're also still selling tickets. If you want to come see the McDermott Open, there it is, $25 per day or $80 for the entire event. And you'll be able to come watch some of these great pros. They've all confirmed they're going to be here. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And of course, April is going to be a very busy month between the Super Billiards Expo, the Beasley Open, and of course, the McDermott Open I was just talking about. So lots and lots going on. I do not envy Bobby Hilton, who's going to be a busy, busy bee for the entire month of April. I don't believe Brian added his point to the scoreboard. I'm going to go out and make an inquiry. I talked to the boys and they are correcting the scoreboard as we speak. Should update in a moment. Brian is on the hill. It is. Nice shot, Dave. Tough roll, man. He's shooting well. Don't get me wrong. Just that, the little bit of speed, a little bit of, he's a little out of sorts. And it's always tough when you're sitting there facing an 8-1 deficit. You start, I don't know, you might have a little bit of quit in you. It looks like he's still ready to rock and roll. He's got the 6 ball. Got a shot at the 6 ball. I don't know how he's going to get positioned, though. not a bad, that wasn't a bad plan. I mean, honestly, I would have tried for that safety. But I honestly think Dave was trying to make the 6. Look at this kick and stick. That's the definition of kick and stick. If it actually, did it sneak out past the 9? It looks like it might have. Oh, still had a kick at it. All right, so Bry's got the straight in shot on the 6. Cue ball's going to head straight towards the 9 ball if he just stuns it. Brian's just going to play the safety. So mark the date, time, and atmospheric conditions. We just saw a safety in this set. Another 3-ball run out with ball in hand for Brian Merrick. Looking real strong to win this set right here. Come at it from the short rail. Ooh, wow, he got a whole lot of speed on that one. That is definitely not where he wanted to land. Cliff, you think it was a 2-way? I suppose. Nothing's out of the question with these two fellas sometimes. He's going to stick him again here. Nope, he's not. Well, this is maybe why both of them are playing so aggressive, because their safety play has not been, let's say, great. Mailman goes forward. Gonna have a nice look at this 9, make it 8-2. Mailman takes one back. 8-2. He only needs 7 more. Speaking of the McDermott Open, we have official WNT gear available for pre-order. If you're interested, make sure you reach out to Jamie Pfaff. If you order in advance, there's $60. You get your name on it. They're really going to be awesome and collectible and amazing, because this is our very first WNT event here at Yale Billiards. So if you're interested, like I said, if you want to get one of these gorgeous jerseys, reach out to Jamie Pfaff and she'll take your order and get it ready to rock and roll. All right, 8-2. Brian heavily favored against David, the mailman, Andreoli. But we will continue watching. I'm going to check in on Chip and Jim in a few minutes, see how they're up to, or see how they're doing. But like I said, we got two, not one, but 2 list matches for you here tonight. It's going to be, good night of pool. I see a push out here. Just tried to knock the one out of there so Flying Brian doesn't go for the combo. You know what's going to kick my butt? I would guess he's going to go for it anyway. Oh, that was a push. All right, well, another safety play. It's not a hard out, but I think Brian wanted to be a little closer to that 2-ball. Nice little kicker. Does he get a rail? He does not get a rail. But he makes a ball. Wow. Just when you think you've seen everything. The mailman does another crazy shot off the short rail into the side bucket. Crazy pants. All right. See what the mailman's got. Still got something in the tank. Hey, what's up, Vernon? Hey, Rachel. Like I said, folks, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. This is not going to be it for the night. We're going to, as soon as this match is done, we're going to be covering Jim Vollhardt, our number 24 player on the list. He's playing on table 4 right now against Chip Baye, number 25 on the list. He's defending his number 24 spot. And big thanks to Jim, by the way, for all the work he does on the list. Much appreciated. He does a lot of the write-ups, the daily, at least he's kind of like our roving reporter. So that's always appreciated. He does love to move that cue ball around the table, doesn't he? Oh, he just kissed the 8-ball. Is he? Oh man, I don't know if that hurt him. I think he's still got enough of the 6 to pocket it, but boy, that's going to be close. Keep an eye on that 8-ball if it wiggles. Got it clean. Had enough of it to get it in the pocket, just missed the shot. Oh, damn. I thought those tight pockets, man. Any other table in the room, that was down. Mailman was looking to get it behind the 8-ball there. Didn't quite get there, but it's still not a trivial shot for Brian Merrick. Went for the, oh, he's going to get the 2-timer. All right. As my friend James likes to say, okay, Houdini, what you got next? Oh, he actually, wow. He went for a safety play, and look at the result. Now we know why these guys aren't playing safety. And I'm not trying to be mean, but basically every time these guys have tried to play safe, it's just lined up a shot for the opponent. So Mailman still got some signs of life here. He's going to be able to play this 8 and make it position for the 9. Why is he lining up so straight? All right, well, he got there. I was gonna say, all he really needed to do is get to the middle of the table. Now he's stretched out, wrong-handed. Oh my. That is not the way he wanted to end this rack. All right, there's your handshake. This match is in the books. Let's go see what our boys on table 4 are up to. So we're joining this pro list match. Number 24, Jim Vollhardt, against number 25, Chip Baye, already in progress. Current score is 1-1. And where are our players? Oh, there's at least one of them.
Dices. He dices.
Nicely done. My over-under for the prediction was that there would be at least 3 shortcut 9 balls. You guys only produced 1, and it was you.
1 or 2? Did I make 1 or 2?
I think you made 1. You made a 6-9 combo.
6-9.
I don't think so. But
Benjamin was in there.
Yeah, Ben said, "Go, Dad."
I played good tonight.
You played pretty solid. Jim, I'm not Jim.
Oh, Mailman.
Mailman was catching a couple. He was making some beautiful bang shots, and he made some amazing bang shots, but he just wasn't getting the rolls.
Hits the ball hard.
He hits it. Yeah, he does hit it pretty hard.
You gotta learn where the ball's going. Even if you're gonna, bank it, that's adjustment.
Right.
He played good, but he missed some easy stuff too. Like the first one where he played that, I should have got out the first rack. It should have been 9-1, but that ball in the top corner. But then he banked that ball in the side pocket, bro. That was fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, he had at least 2 or 3 late rack ball in hands.
Yeah.
He'd scratch on a 7 or scratch on the 8.
He went 2 rails to come on.
That was to me a no-brainer.
Either he should have went 1 rail to the short rail, came straight down, or came to the side rail and came out. Either way, why do 2 rails? That's what slowed him down. And he hit that ball hard, and he still didn't get that much action.
Yep. There's a couple of questionable calls there, but it is.
I missed some stupid stuff too, so I can't.
Yeah, you totally did.
But you know what I mean? Just thank you, Cliff. Can you hear us?
Yeah, you can hear us.
But yeah, no, it's that's the only thing I think he should have done differently. Because he should have got that. He should have won that last game. Should have won it right out there.
Right.
Gonna do. Wasn't his night.
Nope. Well, it's
like I said, I caught a gear. Like I said, I shot good the first rack, but then he ended up winning it. But then after that, I started putting balls together.
Yeah. No, you're making some nice position plays, and it's the obvious is results. All right, well, enjoy your evening.
Take it easy, brother.
I'll be right here for the next hour or so. Came a little wide. So we're on table 4 now for these guys. Not quite as tight as table 8, but still a little tighter than the blue tables. So 4.5-inch pockets. That's Jim at the table right there. Yes, make sure I got the right names in the right spots. Yep. Nice cut. Wow. It's going to line up real nice. Yeah. The universal signal of tapping the rail with your cue, with your hand, with your chalk, saying, slow down, cue ball. Hey, what's up, Michigan Mike? Yeah, shark stream withdrawal is a real thing. We haven't had a lot of great streamable matches so far. So I just figured, like I said, it's a Friday night. I've been working on my house for the whole week and just wanted to get out for a little while. And Jim said, "Hey, I'm playing Chip tonight if you want to come down." So figured it would be fun to go come down and stream. And to my surprise, there was an unscheduled list match on table 8. That was Mailman versus Brian Merrick. So that was a lot of fun to watch too. We'll have a big match coming up on Wednesday. That's going to be number 3, Ashley Benoit versus number 2, Dave Gavrish. That's coming up Wednesday night. So mark your calendars, folks. That's going to be a great one. Ashley has been on a tear. She's gotten through Ryan Cullen. She's gotten through Mike Jackson. She's gotten through not Dave Gavrish, Rob Pierce. And now she's facing Dave Gavrish. Is Dave going to be the cooler, or is she going to line herself up to challenge the champ, Lucas Fracasso Werner? That's going to be a great match, and that's Wednesday night. So make sure, like I said, set a little time aside. Battle of Ashley and Dave is going to be really fun to watch, and I suspect it's going to be Chicken and Bobby Hunt, but if not, I'll be here to cover that one either way. Look at this. He's got to spot that. And he's basically given ball in hand position over to Chip. Chip will go up 2-1. I'm going to step out for a quick second. I'll be right back. Get him back in the booth. We're in game 4 of this race to 9. Chips at the table, just sort of, you're going to see a completely different style of play than we did in the first half of this broadcast. Brian and Mailman are notoriously aggressive. My recollection is that both Jim and Chip tend to play a little bit more defensive. So you're going to see an entirely different pace here. Ooh, Jim, what was that? This is my favorite table in the house, by the way. It's the 4.5-inch pockets, and it plays exactly right. Savannah Easton, when she was here, she was here last year, and like around the same time last year. And she said that she loved to play on this table so much. It was the favorite table that she's ever played on. And then shortly after that, she posted on her Facebook page that she had gotten a Brunswick gold crown, but that she diamondized the pockets. So she had the rails cut differently than the gold crown. So the gold crown must have made an impression on her, but I guess she wants to have the deeper shelves. So she has sort of a custom gold crown, 6 or 7. I forget what number it was. Either way, she's going to be one to watch. I mean, she's just a phenom when it comes to this sport. And she's only 14 years old. What a career ahead of her. I left himself just enough angle to get back to this pink 4. Could be pretty good. Little low right. Just enough past the 5 to make it a pretty straight shot on the 4. My hunch here is that you just hit it with a bit of low, try to get back to the middle of the table. If you can make good contact, clean, it should bounce right back up this way. It's just gonna be a matter of extreme speed control. Gave it the draw, got a little off angle though. Still got a shot in the left pocket. I actually had a shot in either. My intuition says go, hit it to the left corner. Hey, never mind. He's going in the top left or top right pocket now. No, he's going right into the rail. Questionable play there, but that'll bring Jim back to the table with an opportunity.
Only shot I was doing. The guy could.
It's a 5 ball, but boy, that 6 doesn't look like it goes. Seven was there. That'll bring back Chip. Hey, this is the difference between the last game and the next game. Chip played that pretty well. I mean, he still left the edge hanging out there, so it's a make-up ball, but the defensive play was the right play, I think, in that situation. And no matter what, even if he cuts this 6 ball, and the cue's going to go flying. So the trick is to make sure that when you do cut this ball, you use a little bit. No, he didn't cut it. He went for the safety as well. Wow, it's a whole different posture than last match. Nice shot, Jim. That's a tough shot from that distance. Now what, though? Do we take a page out of Brian Merrick's playbook? That 9 is wired kind of thing? Or is he going to play defense? Because I don't see him going for the bank shot. Looks like he's kind of thinking it through. Her pocket shot came up a little wide. Right amount of speed there to get on this 8. Oh boy. Big error there from Chip. Big break for Jim. Now got the ball in hand. Where's he going? Tap it in the side. Boy, I just play it right in the corner, but that's just me. That's more like it. I didn't like that side pocket shot. There you go, Jim. Tied up 2-2. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 balls missing. So nice break. The only problem is he's got no look at this one ball, so I'm betting we're going to see a push out here. If it's me, I'm pushing to here. It's like Jim had pretty similar idea. Get back at the table with a straight in shot on the one and a straight in scratch on the one. Oof. Need a little bit of stun draw on that one. It's uncharacteristic for Chip. He's usually got pretty good control. In the corner, now he's got the 3 on the side with the right angle. Next thing he's got to worry about is whether or not to push the cue forward off this 3 or actually try to stun it or draw it. Oh, and he missed the shot anyway. Yeah, if he had actually made that shot, he would have thinned it just enough that I think the cue would have missed the 4, but it would have should, I suppose. On here.
You hit the right ball.
I'd have played that two ways. I'm not sure if that nine's got big enough. Looks like he's got at least a good chunk of it. He's finally out in the open. A little bit of outside English might have helped that one go in. As it stands, though, I don't think he's got a good look at this one. I don't think he can pocket it. A dangerous shot right here. My pick is this. Let's tab it. Like he tried to do the old double kiss combo. Didn't quite get there. I think the intent there was to get behind the 8, but didn't quite make it. So Chip's going to have a pretty clean look at this 4 on the side. He try that, or he might just play safe again. These guys are, like I said, a little bit different tactics than we saw with Brian Merrick and the mailman. Yeah, he just slammed it in the side. Nice shot. And got up to the top of the table for the 5. Looking pretty sharp here. Oh, 7 on the side. And not a lot of options for the 7 ball. Oh, I guess when he took a look at that 7 ball, he decided it goes by the 9. That's exactly what he set up for. He can just catch the left side of this side pocket, which is hard to do. And these are shimmed in a bit. They're 4.5-inch pockets, so he's got to make sure he's right on. I like this attempt. He rubbed the 9. Ouch. Pretty sure Jim's gonna like what he sees when he gets to the table. I have to pull out a little bit of stroke here because what he wants to do, I don't think I go forward on this shot. I think I go with the draw. A little bit of left English so that it pulls the ball into the pocket. Yeah, he oh, wow. Only goal here should be to make the ball. Don't even think about position. Oh, because that goes in from anywhere. Now he's left Jim the out. I like a little follow here, believe it or not. If he's got the angle I think he does, the cue ball should travel like this. Not feeling frisky, just leave it right there and take your chances with a long rail shot. Yeah, that's what he chose. Gonna call in the corner. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in, by the way. If you're interested, if you like what you're seeing on the stream, please do hit the like button on Facebook, YouTube, or on Digital Pool now. You can watch the feature table on Digital Pool if you're a subscriber there. It'll give you the exact same stream that we're seeing right here. And according to, yeah, I'm looking at the page right now. This is what you see when you go to Digital Pool /Shark Stream. You'll be able to see there's a comment section there that I can see, and you can watch it right there on your feature. You can also watch any of the other tables that are currently live. All right, Jim, getting ready to break. Up 3-2 in this race to 9. Gets the wing ball right in the corner pocket. Leaves the cue on the opposite side of the table as the 1, though. That's not going to be helpful. Got a clean look at it, though, so he should be able to make some sort of safety play on it. That's not going to do it. Left a hanger. What the plan here is looking like. I don't believe that 3 goes by. Boy, that's so bright. I gotta talk to Zach about that. Bring Jim back for ball in hand. See if we can knock a few down here. You get far enough past the 5? That's the question. Looks like he's got enough of the 5-4 ball. Right at the 50-yard line. Like he's sizing up the side pocket because all he has to do is make it. That 6 goes from anywhere. Oh, and he caught it. There you go, Chip. Don't get fancy. Just make it because that 6 was going to go in from anywhere. And now he's got the right angle. He can pop over to the right rail. Put himself in a little bit of a pickle here coming off of that 6 ball in the corner. Now he's got to decide if he wants to play it on the side, play it in the corner. Either way, when you're that close to the object ball, it gets real tricky. Jim's got another big opportunity here. Really natural position for the 9 ball. Just got to make the 8. Oh, I don't like that at all. He's put his Q-tip here. That's a lot of work. This is the shot. And now he's kind of stuck between 2 pockets again. Oh, 9 in the corner. Gonna leave it right in the pocket. He went for it. He got it. Nice shot, Jim. So in case you missed it and have been living in a tunnel, We have the WNT McDermott Open coming to Yale Billiards here in Wallingford, Connecticut from April 3rd to April 6th. A lot of huge names coming. Look at some of those familiar faces right there. FSR, Lucas Fracasso, David Arcady, Jason Shaw. You got Jonas Soto. I mean, everybody's coming. It's going to be an amazing event. If you still want to come, I think there are a few VIP seats left, but there's still definitely general admission left, and should be a lot of fun. I mean, it's going to be 4 days of awesome pool. So check it out. Pretty nice wide open pattern here. Got a good look at the one ball. It's a little long though. I mean, these guys have been breaking well and making balls, but they've been leaving the cue on the short rail instead of in the middle of the table. Andy's going to come in on Zoom. Okay, hang on. Andy, give me 2 seconds to set that up. The Zoom call is open, Andy.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
Huh?
I can see you. I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you.
Excellent. So Andy Gow's joining us live remotely.
Oh, Jim's up here, huh?
Yeah, Jim's up 4 to 2.
I'm not familiar with Chip's game, but I know Jim is a good player.
Definitely. Yeah, they're both pretty good players, but it's interesting. We just a little earlier in the evening, I was covering Baye and Merrick and
I saw
David
the
Andreoli, the mailman. It's the exact opposite of the tactics that they use. These guys are very deliberate, very defensive oriented players. So the pace is definitely a little different.
Brian and the mailman are aggressive.
Oh, they are. I think I saw one safety that entire rack or that entire set.
Yeah, I saw the last half of the last rack on that game when mailman hung the 9-ball.
Oh yeah. Mailman definitely did. His body language definitely didn't suggest he was in a good spot, right? And he was not happy with his game. He was getting a little frustrated. He was making some beautiful bank shots, but at the same time, Brian got his trademark shortcut 9 a couple, at least once, and I think just mailman. Once he was down like 4 to 1 or 5 to 1, you could just sort of see a shift. But these guys are, like I said, they're different play style. They're still both great shots. I mean, their Fargos are right there, 573 and 531.
Yeah.
I think there's I don't know if it's, I'm not seeing that level so far from these guys tonight. I don't know if it's just because they're playing on table 4 with a slightly tighter pockets, but they should be used to it by now. This is where you play list matches. Looks like Chip's caught a gear though. Running pretty good now. Or at least
Looks
this
like
rack.
he's got this one sewed up.
He's hung a couple of these. All right, not that one though.
Not that one. Well, he's in the game. Still in the game.
Well, now that you're on the call, why don't we just fast forward to Hill Hill?
Yeah, all right. Why don't we do that? Hill.
It's good seeing you today. I haven't seen you in person in a while.
Yeah, I stopped down to see Bobby for my shirt, but he wasn't there, so I left it with Jamie.
Oh, Jamie, yeah, she's kind of the director of
Well,
merch.
yeah, she's running that show.
I haven't seen Bobby tonight. I'm not sure what he's up to.
Had a call from Nick. Oh, go. He's gonna start putting my table in on Sunday.
Oh, fantastic.
It's gonna be 4 and an 1/8.
4 and an 1/8.
Round 3.
Jeez.
So
You like to torture yourself a little bit.
Well, like I told Nick before, there's no sense practicing on buckets. That's not going to get my game back to where it was.
Right.
Well,
See, I don't know. Maybe it's just me personally, but I think this table right here, table 4 with 4.5-inch pockets, is the perfect size. It's tight enough to keep you focused, but it's forgiving enough that you can cheat the pockets a little bit. You try to cheat on table 8, and you're gonna regret your life.
If I practice with 4 and an 1/8, I'll be happy on table 4.
Absolutely.
I
was playing my buddy James on 4 yesterday, and even though they are 4.5-inch pockets for whatever reason, they felt like 6-inch buckets to me. I could not miss. It was awesome. Like every once in a while, you just get the vision, the straight up stroke and everything. So the pocket size at that point doesn't even matter. It's just sometimes you're just feeling it, and that was yesterday. Rewind to like a week ago, they might as well have been 2-inch buckets with 2.25-inch balls. Like I couldn't make a damn ball.
Yeah, I've had those days.
Oh yeah. I don't know why nothing's going down. Yeah, it's because the pockets are smaller than the ball.
I'm gonna have plenty of them to come because I haven't played for over 3 years.
Oh, is that right? You haven't picked up a cue at all?
No.
Wow, it's gonna feel funny then, because when I started playing about 6 months ago, it was. They say it's like riding a bike, but it took a good solid 2-3 months before I started feeling the shots again.
Yeah, well, I shouldn't say full 3. I picked up the stick. I used the house stick against Earl when he was there.
Oh, okay, that don't count.
That don't count. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
I'm sure. I mean, and the best part is you don't even have to get out of your jammies. You can just go to your pool table and have a good time.
Yeah, right.
I'm a little shocked that he was able to track down a Gold Crown 3 for you. Usually these things are pretty hard to find.
Yeah. Well, it's from somebody out of racks that has to get rid of the 9-foot and put in a 8-foot or something.
I see.
Oh. So he'll have it all ready for.
Yeah, Nick's a good guy. I'm sure he'll take care of it and put it. So what kind of cloth you putting on?
Oh, Nick's a good man. Just like these gray.
Are you gonna put the gray cloth in?
Dark gray.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, it's ironic because as soon as the WNT gets here on April 3rd, these are going back to blue.
Yeah, they're going to change it back to blue. That's all right. they'll eventually go back to gray.
I imagine so, but it's just going to be weird seeing, like, after seeing them gray for so long, and not only that, they're tightening up the pockets for the tournament as well. So they're going to be bringing them down to, I think, 4.5. So basically every table's going to play like this table.
Right. Yeah, Bobby said he's got to open up all the pockets to 4.5. Oh,
boy!
Oh, look out! Are you talking to me? You're breaking up if you are.
Are you talking, Andy? I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me? Okay.
Now I can.
Oh, that's weird.
We're breaking up like crazy.
Oh, hope that wasn't going out on the broadcast. I had a little bit of an audio issue earlier, but it's so far, it seems like it's running fine. Might have been just a little. It might have been a Zoom thing.
Yeah. How many people we got watching?
A little over 30. Not our best night on the, but it's, it's a Friday night. People are out and it's nice weather.
Yeah.
And it's
it's gonna be tough to get people watching the live stream during the summer. They'll watch it.
We got our usual suspects in the chat section, so it's Crystal is in there, Cliff's in there. See Michigan Mike in there.
Crystal, Cliff.
Strangely enough, I don't see Katina. She's almost there, always there. So is Frowny.
Yeah.
But again, it's
Are
like,
they there now?
No, I don't see them in the chat. They could be lurking, but they haven't said anything in the chat section yet.
It's funny. I had it when I went to Yale tonight. A guy came up to me and he says, "Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm the only person in Yale Billiards that hasn't met you yet." Well, now you have.
Let's see. There you go. The illustrious sponsor of Yale, the Shark Stream since day one, Mr. Andy Gow. So it's been a little bit of a recluse lately. Understandable.
Yeah. Well, once I get the table in, a little bit at a time, I'll start, building up stamina to walk around the table. We'll see.
Hey, that's all you can do. I mean, get your steps in,
Yeah.
Get your game sharp.
I may never get back to tape again, but I'll give it a try.
I see. You'd be surprised. I see some of these guys down here that have been, right around your age group that are just shooting. Terry still got it. And he's 80-something years old.
Terry is amazing. He's what, 80-something? And
that's what I say. He's in his 80s.
Yeah.
He don't walk so fast, but he still plays the game pretty good.
Yeah. Got diabetes, but he doesn't have cancer, thank God.
Yes.
And that's what I'm dealing with. And
right.
Medications for cancer. And
well, that'll definitely take a little bit of a zip off your step there.
Oh yeah, it does. Away on the 5-ball here. Huh?
Yeah.
6-ball is going to be tough.
That's the big problem ball right there, is the green 6.
Well, he could do a 6-7 carom.
That he could, but then the 6 would end up on the long. The problem is that let's say he makes it. The six would then go like this.
A little bit.
Oh, my lines stink. That's why I'm talking about.
Probably play safe.
I mean, in this shape, yeah, he's almost certainly going to play safe, based on his shots to date. Oh, he made the carom. You were right.
There it is. Called it.
He's actually got decent shape to get on the 8. He's just got to go 2 rails.
Yeah.
So if he pockets the 6,
yeah, he can do that.
He's going to zip like this.
Exactly.
My drawings stink.
Well, he's got to watch his speed here. That's
Yeah,
all.
this is no spin at all, just all speed,
Like,
and just
Yep.
make sure you pocket the 6.
no, no.
Hit it just a little too
He
thin.
got down to the 8.
Yeah, he had the
Speed was
position.
great. That was off just. Okay, now Brian Merrick is going for the 9 ball here.
Oh, hell yeah, he is. As far as he's concerned, this 9 is wired.
Yeah. And the 6, the bank on the 6 is wired. You
Yeah,
get 'em both.
exactly. Bank the 6 into the back into the bottom corner, and just while you're at it, tap in the 9.
Yeah. Piece of cake. Is that tough for you?
Is that tough for you? But you tell you what, you can see that the hamster wheel's running in Jim's head right there, because he's definitely trying to figure
He's
out
looking at it.
which way the cue is going to come off this 6 play. He's got to hit about 50% of the ball, and then with a touch of draw left.
That's a draw, yeah.
Oh, you had the idea.
Oh.
Needed just a hair more draw, or a hair more ball.
Well, actually, he ended up pretty good.
Yeah, because the 6 is going to make the cue go away from the 8. It's not the worst not the worst shape in the world to leave.
I don't know. What do you think? Play safe or play the long shot?
I play safe behind the 8, but that's me.
Yeah, I would too.
For the cut shot, left it hanging.
Oh, well.
I don't think Jim's got pretty good chances here. I mean, I've said that a couple racks ago, but in this case, all he's got to do is leave the cue right where it is, or just tap it in with a little. If he can actually just follow the cue, or it's the 6, so that the cue lands in this little
drop
circle.
it down below.
You want to drop it
And
so that
go
the
2
cue ball
rails
just
and
runs
out.
up table.
Yeah. You can do it that way.
Oh, he hit it hard. All right, so now he's still. I
Well,
mean,
he's all right.
This is still a good strategy. It's just not the one I would have picked. So now I'm going high right.
Oh, he's got a high right. Yep.
I'm going high right to get this position.
I mean, he may hit his center ball and come.
He's lined up high right.
He's going high right.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, I hope he doesn't catch this
Careful
corner
of
pocket.
that pocket.
Oh my.
Whoa. Oh, man. Well, we got action.
Yeah, we got action. That's one thing. Tell you what, Andy, I'm gonna go out of the booth for
Fast
about.
forward to Hill.
Yeah, can we just fast forward to Hill? Okay, well, at this rate, it's gonna be like 11 o'clock, but yeah, I'm gonna step out the booth for just a few minutes and a little bio break. Get some
Oh
fluids.
yeah, Bobby. Give me do a Bobby Hilton on me.
I'm not gonna pull a full Bobby Hilton. I'm gonna pull like a 4-minute Bobby Hilton.
No, go ahead. I'll call it as I see.
Sounds good. I'll be right back.
And Brian needs a break. He puts in a heck of a lot of hours in that booth, I'll tell you. I hope you people appreciate him. Hit that like button for Brian Brennan. Mash that like button. Have a little trouble with that racket. Maybe just flip it over. Sometimes they get worn out. We're getting a little feedback from Brian's headsets. There he goes. He flipped it over. So let's see how it works out for him now. He's talking outside the booth there. Well, shot on the one. Be tough to get on the two, especially since he's sitting on the rail. Play a good safe off that two ball. Either putting it nice and slow behind the five ball or putting it over two rails to hide behind the five ball. Break there. See what Jim's going to do here. Got a free shot at the 1-9 combo if he wants to take it. Was Brian Merrick on there, he would have already shot it. Deciding to go for a run. Got to bring it two rails, or almost two rails, just below the three ball. There it is. That's a good place to be. A little right hand English. Carry him back up. Wants to get above the three. Oh, wow. I'm not sure the chip can Jim can play that. That's chip. Double kiss on that. Quick. Suppose it's possible to make that two on the side, but it's gonna have to let the cue ball go. It looks like it's gonna go right into the eight. Maybe you get lucky and just kick off the eight and slide over for the three. And he played safe. Don't blame him there. Didn't get a good outcome. I don't know who's outside the booth, but I tell Brian to close the door. That was a nice shot. It'll be tough to hold this. I'll do it, but may run into the 5 ball. There he goes. Let's see how he plays this.
Hello, I'm back in the driver's seat.
Oh, okay. I don't know who was making all that noise. So
Oh, I had the mic muted.
did you?
I had my mic muted. Yours was still on.
In the headphones then.
Oh, weird.
I could hear chatter all.
No, I had the internal booth mic muted.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear it. That's true. You can hear what they're talking, but it doesn't go. It doesn't go out on the stream, so it's all good.
Oh, okay.
Somebody must have walked in the booth and started yabbering.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jim left himself a little tough here on this 8.
Yeah. Hey, who's that?
Or something?
Not feedback from either one of us.
Oh, I'm not sure what you're hearing. Then I don't hear anything. There are a couple players outside the door to the booth, but you shouldn't be able to hear them.
Yeah.
Let me close the door a little bit. See if that helps. Oh, that's
Very
weird.
nice. Hey, Jim takes a 5-4 lead.
Well, on our way to Hill, Andy.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Bart's still watching. Past his bedtime. He's usually a ghost at 9 o'clock at night.
Who's that?
Bart.
Bart has it?
Yeah. Oops. Guy's sitting right here. Usually 9 o'clock on the dot, he turns into a pumpkin. Let's see if we can get that wing ball moving with the, he's got the, I believe that's the Taom Max rack that they're using. Yep, that's Taom, all right. And the 7 goes shooting into the corner. Damn near made the
Right
9.
in there, and one ball is
Oh, look at this 5 ball getting in the party.
wow.
What an interesting table we got here. The 9's hanging on the side. The 1's obscured by the 5, but both balls can go. And then you got this 2 sitting on the rail in a really weird position. So there's a lot of weirdness that can happen here.
Yeah.
If he can get the 1 by the 5 and get position on the 2, then he's got the 3-9er if he needs it.
Will that one ball fit by the?
I think if you squeeze it between the point and the 5 ball, then they both go.
Yeah. And they both go.
Tim doesn't seem to agree with my prognostication just by this body language, but I think honestly, if you hit the 5 pretty full, both balls drop.
Yeah. I'll put a little spin on it.
Went for the carom, and he got it. All right, well,
Got
that's
it.
just as good a play as any, because
He's
now
in
he can
good-
get on the 2.
Good shape here to get on the 2. Well,
That's a
of course,
risky.
Brian Merrick would hit this with draw and go right up the table and try to make the 9.
Just make the 9 right
side.
now. Absolutely.
If you're watching, Brian, sorry, we just love to pick on you, man. We love you, though.
Tap it in. Hopefully get on the long rail.
Very nice. Nice speed.
Great speed.
Yeah, I don't think we're looking at an early 9 here. There's a run out.
From the way the balls are sitting, I mean, the only possible early 9 would be the 3-9, but I don't see it happening from this angle.
I don't mean, he just bounced this out a little bit of left-hand English and come out.
Yeah, he wants the cue to sort of bounce out this way.
Yeah.
Now he's going to play him in the same pocket.
He did it that way. He's still good. He used to draw this.
I was going to say, he wants to put about 3 balls of draw back. So he wants to be as straight as possible on the 4.
Right.
He's in a little bit of weird shape.
Well, I think he can draw it across the table without hitting the 6 or 8.
Yeah, if he can stun
out
it,
again.
if he can draw it out.
Yeah. No matter what angle he gets on the 6, it won't hurt him. If he does it just the way you drew it, and if he has a larger angle,
He's going to have to hit it with speed to get that kind of action out of there, though.
yeah. Got to get it over past the middle of the table. Anyway.
Tried to hold it. Didn't get paid.
That was a tough shot to hold.
Yeah, that shot was almost impossible to hold. Sure what the thought process there was.
I'm not quite sure.
Like, I mean, for me, that was a pretty solid high left, bounce it up here to here.
Right.
And then play both balls in the same pocket. Give yourself some distance.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to hit the
He hit it
ball that full.
pretty soft, yeah.
May have thought that he was going to hit the very edge of it and roll up table, but
See, Brian Merrick right now, I'm not to pick on Brian Merrick, but here's what Brian Merrick would do. He'd play the 6 in the corner off the 8, push the 8 up towards the 9, make the 8 in the side, and then the 9 straight down in the corner. That's the shot right there. I don't know what else to do.
That's the shot.
You just make all 3 balls.
Yeah.
I wish he was standing right there to take that shot, because I think he would go for
100%.
it. He would go for it. And there's the scratch. I still say the 6 off the 8, 8 into the 9, 8 in the side, 9 in the corner. That would have been the shot. I'll take a screenshot of that when I get out of here, and I'll set it back up.
Pull.
Yeah.
I don't know straight pull shot.
Well, that's it. You know me. I played straight pull for years and years. That's the way my mind works.
Yeah.
And Brian just likes to flash the 9 anytime he can. Don't overthink it, Jim. Just This is tic-tac-toe right here, buddy. Give yourself enough angle on the 8 to get to the long rail. And just play the 9 straight up in the corner.
Look at speed. And that 9 looks frozen.
It's got a little gap. There's definitely a tiny gap there.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so you should be able to just cut that in.
Yeah, this is a straightforward cut shot. You don't have to worry about the rail.
Could use a little bit of right. Should be good, just going straight in. There he is.
Beauty.
Very good. 6-4 lead.
Go. I think the score is supposed to be 6-4. There it is. Sometimes there's a little bit of lag between the time the player presses the button on the tablet and the time it shows up in our booth. Rack number 11, Rex dry. Look at that 4-9 though. There's only 4 balls on this table right now. The 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Got 3-4-9.
That's it.
You can. Hey, come around.
1 and 2
for
are
it.
hangers. The key thing here is getting position on the 3. If he can make the 3, that 4-9 is dead. There's Frowny the game cat. I was wondering where you were tonight. I've been on the air for 3.5 hours. I know sometimes she works nights, so she might be just getting up.
Andy Gauss coming in on Zoom.
To think about here, man. Just make the 1, get the cue back in the middle of the table. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
Pink. We hit a ton out of that. He's still got an option here, though. Now he's got to cut the 2 in the side. Bring
Yeah,
the
the cue ball's gonna fly. He's gotta be careful.
This is what I like to call a runway. It's like, so if he touches the 2 in the side and he gets this English, then it's just, he can miss anywhere from here to here with pocket speed, and it won't matter.
Yeah.
It'll still be the same exact shot. I got a little hot on that one. And he's going to get point position on the corner. What a roll.
Ah, he's all right.
Got to stay in front of the 8, and he's in good shape here.
Yeah.
So we went around it. Man, these guys are letting the ball wander. But like I said, he needed to just make the 1, 2, and 3, and that's exactly what he did. This 4-9 should just
He's got to make
slap
this
it right
to stay
in.
the game.
Yeah, there was no way he could miss that shot.
Yeah.
All right, nicely done, Chip. If you're interested in getting a jersey for the McDermott Open, we have them on sale now. We order them in advance because they're going to sell out quick.
I just bought mine.
You just bought yours? That's right. That's why you were here. Yeah, these are pretty. I love the zipper, the short collar, and the logo, of course. But I think that's I might indulge myself at some point on one of these because I don't have a plan. Oh, you're gonna have your logo on it too?
My logo.
There you go. Yeah, we can have that. We can have that
on the sleeve.
Nice.
So everybody will want one.
Awesome. So yeah, if you want to get one of these jerseys for the McDermott Open from WNT, make sure you reach out to Jamie Pfaff. She'll take your order. If you want the the customization like Andy here, that's available too. So, but these are nice looking jerseys, and I don't have a jersey. I just have a generic blue one that I bought from Bobby. So it'll be awesome to see the a bunch of these being worn. Chip with a big break, didn't quite get the wing ball. He didn't use the template. That's interesting.
Well,
It's
he was
weird.
having trouble racking them.
Well, that's one of the reasons I use the template, because you just roll the balls into the holes and they stay. Pretty wide open spread, but not a good start. Either got to back cut this one ball. I don't think it goes by the 8.
It'll go by the 8. Looking onto my big screen, it'll go by the 8. But getting on the 2 is going to be tough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. So if he goes by the 8, the cue ball is going to want to take off this way. The only thing you can do is put a little bit of right hand English and hope for this position.
A little low right, or not too much low. Drag it over a little bit, but he's got to have the right hand English in order for it to take off.
High right, he's just going to play
or just play safe.
Yeah,
I get it.
safe-ish. And a lot of inside. Yeah, he's trying to hold. He's trying to hold it 2 rails. Yeah, he was trying to hold it 2 rails, but he thinned it. And look at this leave. Both these guys, whenever they come to the table, it's like they're throwing their hands up in disgust. It's kind of funny to watch.
I'm going 2 rails from the corner, lower right hand corner. I think he can get it between the 5 and 6, or the 4 and 6.
You're thinking.
Yep. Exactly. It's that first diamond, or just the way you drew it.
For my I think that's where I would be aiming to. It looks like he's actually.
That way he can make. He has a chance of making.
He's got a 2-railer here too.
He does not have a chance of making it.
He's not going to have a chance of making it, but he's going to make contact. He did. Just barely, but he did.
Looking at the replay. Yeah, he got it. Good hit.
I think that was he contacted the one, then hit the point and stayed right in the shelf.
Yeah.
See if Chip left him on the hooked. Yeah, it looks like he might have. He's got at least a piece of the ball. You could just thin it and send the cue up table.
Yeah, he's not completely hooked there, I don't think. No. Did it nice and easy, try and leave him behind the 8.
Depending on how full he can hit it, you want to try to push the 1 up by the 2 and send the cue down behind the 9. That's my head's
You can do that too.
Because if he can just follow it down table, as if he can push this 1 up here, then it's even anywhere on the rail makes it harder. But he might get lucky and actually get stuck behind a wall. Ooh, he might have gotten a little love from the 7.
I think he got him.
I think that 7's in there.
Like it. Was he gonna masse or jump or?
Looks like he might be going for a little swerve, yeah.
He's going for a one rail kick. Enough of it.
He could see enough of it to push it to the short
Yeah,
rail,
he
and that's
didn't-
going to work
he
out
didn't have
okay.
to kick. He could send this one over toward the two ball. Possibly hold it behind the 8. And a little bit more speed. All right. Didn't leave much.
Cool bank shot there.
Nice shot.
Now you got to do it again.
Yeah.
He's going to have to force this into the rail to shorten it up enough.
Yeah.
That's only about an inch off the rail. He's going to have to smack it. Yeah. He'd have smacked that one, it probably would have shortened up and gone. But he locked up the 4-3, which is actually not, this is not the worst outcome. The 4-3 is going to be a pain.
Hey, there's Shannon. Shannon and Frown, they don't recognize my voice. So they don't know who's talking to them.
Well, now that you got a new computer, you're going to be on there a lot more.
Yeah.
I'll have to make some new buttons for Bobby to set up Zoom. Now that we have all these buttons, I can set up a button that says Zoom. I can set up a button that says turn on the virtual camera, and then hopefully Bobby can follow the directions that just says start new meeting. He's just so technophile or technophobic. Yeah, kick it chicken. That's not kick it chicken on the other voice. Everybody calls me Bobby, but that's Andy Gow on the phone.
Yes, Ronnie, that's me. Shannon, how dare you compare me to Kicking Chicken? Thought we were friends.
You didn't want to hit it that full.
Well, I think he's got a bank available here. He can keep it from double kissing.
It's a tall order from this angle. I wonder. Yeah, I mean, keeping the cue out of the way is the hard part.
He's just going to play safe.
Play it up table anyway.
Shannon. Oh. Break. See what Jim's gonna do here. Seven ball could be a problem. Quarter to five is no picnic either. If he's got room to bank this or not. This made the seven ball a little tougher.
So funny. Just looking at the comments. Ronnie says she just watched one of the sickest 8 and Out by Evan Lunda in one pocket. Shannon said that was sick between Gomez and Lunda. But then Shannon said, Bobby, love you as well. Thank you for all you and your team do for such a great stream. Hope to meet you all in person soon. Yeah, well, that'll be great. And then maybe you'll be able to distinguish that this is Brian. I get that all the time.
Nice shot there.
That was a beauty for that 5 in the corner. 7 ball is another issue.
Yeah. The previous shot, he tapped the 9 ball, but brought it even closer to 7. But he can, he's got options for good safety. I don't know about you, Brian, but I'd be playing safe all the rest of this match. Until you get a shot on the 6 where you can break out that 9-7, ain't nothing gonna happen. But you could play safety off the 7. Hit the left side of the 7, have it go into the 9, stay right there, bring the cue ball around like 2 or 3 rails. Carlos, I don't know what you said, but I agree with you. I agree with everybody. This will take a nice stroke, but it's doable. I don't know if I'd try it. Okay, now we can play his safety. I'm hitting the edge of the 7, the left-hand side of the 7, with left-hand English. 7 will go into the 9 and stay there. And the cue ball will come around 2 to 3 rails, depending on how hard he hits it. Oh, wow. He tried to carom it off the 9, rail first. Might have cost him. Oh, he overcut it. He didn't do Jim any favors.
Staring at here, is the ball frozen?
So he's trying to check.
Yeah, if it's frozen, then he can't. He has to get an extra rail. Gonna be an interesting shot either way. All right, I set up buttons just now on the Stream Deck. One opens Zoom.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, one opens Zoom, one turns on the virtual camera. So all he really has to do is click New Meeting, and it should work. I'll test it out with him later, but it'd be nice to have you in here a little more often, and especially if I'm not here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, are we ever in the tank right now?
You going on the left side or the right side? Going on the right side.
The right side with a lot of lift. Oh, and he's
he tried to
swinging a
spin it
miss.
in.
Tried to spin it in.
I'll have to teach him that shot. My shot.
On the actual YouTube chat, if you're in there, those people that are members of the YouTube channel will be green names. The people that aren't will be white. And the shark stream, I believe, is blue. I don't know. I haven't. It's been a while since I sat there. Let me try to bring up our YouTube channel and see if I can see what you're saying. It's always such a pain. Go to channel, pro list matches. Yeah, Frowny's green. Restream bot is blue, which is basically the shark stream. Shannon's gray. Everybody else is gray. So if I actually go in here, say hello. Yeah, it shows up with this big yellow thing. All right, so that tied it up 6-6. Still a race to 3.
Like I said, fast forward to Hill. Out of here.
Boy, I wish. I made a snarky comment earlier. It's like, well, at this rate, Hill's going to take till 11 o'clock, and we are on pace till 11 o'clock.
You are, yep.
All right, where do we lose our players? Where do we found?
Fire break. Time to run some commercials.
Might as well, right?
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only shock survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Back with more of the epic battle between Chip and Jim. Chimp, where the heck did I get that? Chip just broke. Rack number 13. Jim's at the table. Oh, Shannon, I just saw your comments. I know I was just breaking nuts. It's all good. I've had a good week. Gotten a lot accomplished in my own personal life. 7 days until the house is sold. So just sort of checking all the boxes as fast as we can. And muddling through the rest. But I appreciate the sentiment. And I'm glad to be on the stream tonight. It's just a nice distraction for me, and I'm glad to have Yanni Gao in the room.
I'm back.
This is past your bedtime too, isn't it?
I don't have a bedtime.
Yeah, I'm a night owl myself.
I have
but
nap times.
no, that I got too. In fact, there's a great picture that Crystal caught of me taking a nap here in the booth.
I saw that.
I thought briefly about cutting myself out into a nice little thing and just adding it to the commentator break. So when you see this, right next to it would be a picture of me sleeping.
Well, yeah. That would be cool.
I don't think Bobby would find it as professional and amusing, but I thought it was funny.
Here's what Bobby thinks.
That's true. You're the shark stream.
Show.
You're the shark stream.
That's right. I own the damn thing, don't I? How about that? But you run the show.
Run the buttons and the knobs and the USBs and all that stuff. And I tell you what, it was been an interesting week when we were getting all 18 of these new cameras installed. So it took a little while, but we got it done.
Did you get a rail?
I don't know if that reached. I wasn't quite paying it. Let me see if it's in the replay buffer. Let's see if it hits. I don't think it hit.
It moved a little bit.
It moved a little bit off the rail, but it looked more like it looked more like it hit the chalk than it would, or you know what I mean? I don't
like it hit a piece of dirt.
Something. It didn't look like it actually touched cloth. Oh, frowny, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's a pretty funny picture. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see if I can call it up on my cloud thingy. Show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's see.
Good opportunity for a safe and breaking out that 9-5.
Sent it to me. I just don't know if I have it favorited. If not, it's gonna take me a minute to find.
I was going to try and cut it right in. Oh. Kicked it down table. Good move too. See what Chip does here.
Find it. Taking a lot of pictures lately just because of the house cleaning scenario. I gotta figure out exactly when. Crystal sent me that picture. Crystal was the one that busted me, by the way. So thanks, Crystal.
Gotta be on your toes around Crystal.
Oh, you definitely do.
That's when she's got a camera in her hand.
Oh, well, she's always got a camera in her hand.
Hmm.
The peak shaggy hair too. Wearing my T-shirt that says "I drink." It's what I do. I drink and I know things.
Like that one.
There we go.
Nice shot.
Oh, he's trying to get that
Oh,
breakout and he
man.
just missed. That was so close, though.
Word for that.
Great idea. I mean, at the end of the
that's-
day, he's still not in bad position. I mean,
No,
if he goes for the
that's
carom,
five.
if he plays the billiard here, yeah, I don't know. It's going to be tough to decide. Let's take a look at the overhead real quick. Yeah, there's no way he can billiard that 9 in. So your best bet here is to sort of follow.
Yeah.
Like where he is now.
Run into the 9. Hope it.
I like
The
seeing the
cue and the
cue
5
wander
bounce
this way
out enough.
and
Right.
then come up
Okay.
this way.
Yeah. Or play safe.
I mean, that's also an option. But I would like to see this game get moving.
Run it up onto the 6.
That was the shot. Look at that
was a nice
shot.
shot.
Nailed it. Got the 9 right out of the way. Left the 5 wide open.
Yep. 5 and 6 in the same pocket.
I think he's even got the 6 in the
He
bottom
might
pocket.
even have it, but he's not going to be able to hold it though.
I got right into it.
Oh,
Now he's got to go all the way up table, but it's still a very makeable shot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jim's a good shot. Body language doesn't like that though.
I mean, people get afraid of the pro side position here, but tell you what, like I said, when I'm in stroke, this pocket's 6 inches wide, so you can just go ahead and just tap it in and get to the middle of the table just like that, and you're in great shape.
Yep.
Some people are going to try and stroke it. Like if Lucas was at the table, he would try to stroke the cue back here.
Yeah.
I'm at the table. I'm trying to stroke.
Yeah, I hear
you. See, as soon as you start slapping them into these pockets, the pockets tell you, wait a minute.
Did you forget?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you forget what size my pockets are?
This position would have been perfectly adequate. I mean, if you're not afraid of a 7-foot shot, then you just run the cue to the short side of the 9. It's no big deal. See, I'd be worried about my big belly going right into the 9 ball right here. It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still right there. I give the 9 a little kiss for good measure.
What do you do? Draw back toward the other pocket?
I probably
go one rail?
I give it some steam.
Yeah.
I go follow and just sort of little follow right.
It's a safer shot.
There's the follow right. I almost followed the line, even though my line was as drunk as a sailor.
You did good. You did good, Brian.
Got it pretty close. Chip takes the lead for, I think, the first time in this set. Yeah, I think that's the first time he's taken the lead so far. And since we were just discussing it, and because I went through the bother of finding it, that's the picture that Crystal got at like peak werewolf.
So leave that up and put commentator break.
Just put that as commentator break.
Sure, bring that picture up and then hit commentator break, and it should stay up.
Put that
there,
on
right?
the I'll put that on the button, so it's just like instead of live mic where it says right now, and it switches to off, cold mic or muted. So yeah, I'll just put the picture of me sleeping. That way you'll know that the mic's off. Hey, what's up, Alex? Thanks for tuning in, man. We got about 50 people now. People are starting to tune in again because we're getting towards the end of this set, hopefully.
Yeah.
Ever consider using a smaller ruler to make your lines? No, I've considered, just like I talked to Andy today. I said, hey, I've been trying to pester Bobby for a little while. He's put a bunch of money into this camera system that we have here called Digital Pool. It's a scorekeeper, tablets, and so I don't see him spending any more loot on the Shark stream for quite some time because that was not cheap. But I would love to get straight. Yeah, exactly. I would love to get a touch screen here on the booth. You saw that in that little picture I sent you. See that screen right in front of me? Can I find this? Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, all right, you can see me now. Right. But you see that monitor right there? If I could have a touch screen there, I could draw the most awesome lines. And now it's just a mouse on this little tiny shelf that you saw in that picture. So it's like as soon as you start drawing lines, you start bumping into the Stream Deck or the other Stream Deck or the keyboard. There's just not a lot of room to draw.
Yeah.
All right, look at this. He's stuck on the 4 ball to get to the 1, but then the 2-9 is just sitting there.
2-9 is no prize.
Oh yeah, no. If it was touchscreen, I can't even pronounce your name. But if it was touchscreen, I could draw wicked lines. But drawing them with a little mouse kind of sucks. I want to get one of those because there are right now the plugin that we use for the streaming software is just called Whiteboard, so you can just draw on the screen. Oh, he broke it out for his opponent too. That was nice. So
you got to be happy about that.
Yeah, Jim's happy. There's software like when you see they do lines on like Monday Night Football, and you could tell that they drew it with their finger, but then the computer interpolated what they were trying to draw and makes it pretty. I would love to get a plugin like that too. Or it's like you're trying to draw a curved line here. Here's a nice pretty curved line. Or you're trying to draw backwards. It's got some kind of AI funkiness. That might also help with my lines.
Yeah, go ahead and get it. You know,
The touchscreen?
yeah. And you know, I'll kick in some money for $1.
I don't know how much they cost. I mean, I don't think they're that big. Let's Google it real quick while we're sort of kibitzing. 24-inch.
Around for this one. I
Holy
decided
crap.
to go up. Oh, don't get it. Well, gotta take his time. Play the shot. The position will be there for either one of the corner pockets. Maybe even the side pocket. Just focus on making the shot. Or right-hand English.
Seemed to be all that bad. There's one on Amazon for $160, and there's a couple in the $250 range. So maybe that's not a bad deal.
Huh.
That would be fun. That would be a nice little upgrade. I'll look into some consumer reports and see if we can get one that's actually high quality but not expensive.
Probably I tell myself that every day.
Right. Left that one hanging over the net. All right, this looks like a pretty dead bank to me.
Hey, Brian, if you really want that software, write an order, I'll pay for it.
What software?
165 that you were talking about?
Oh, the touchscreen monitor?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'll tell you what, I'll do some homework because I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about. That was just a quick Google search, and I'll send you a picture of whatever I find.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
That'll give me 101% ownership.
101%.
Yeah.
Friday the Game Cat just said, Andy, has anyone ever told you lately that you're awesome?
No, that's why I said I tell myself that every day.
I see.
Got to keep up with the chat, Brian.
Oh, I was Googling a touchscreen monitor because I was excited.
Yeah, I know.
Want to make sure you didn't miss that. Brownie being very nice. Oh, big miss there from Jim.
Yes. Oh, free shot on the 4-9, Brian Merrick.
Oh man,
How are you, Brian?
I think even Brian would run these out, but
5-9.
Selfishly, I'd actually want Chip to go ahead and take a crack at this 5-9 just to keep the game moving.
Put him on a hill.
Yeah, he's looking for the
free
hill.
shot. Huh? I can't run 5 balls. Or
it's just like right now he's going through some sort of pattern recognition. Gonna get position. All right, so he didn't.
he wants to get above the 6 so he can go below the 7.
Yeah, he wants to end up left of this line so that he can get to the 8.
Good. He's good here. Hold it.
At left of the line. He barely made it left of the line, but he's there.
Yeah. I
As soon
think
as
he
he,
can just,
yeah, he can
I
draw
think he
this.
can follow this through.
He could do that. He's got to be all
There he
stretchy.
goes.
He's going to be all stretchy. As a lefty, I'm all over this. As a righty, he's kind of
Oh,
bummed.
yeah.
That was my big fear when he started that lineup, because I think like a lefty, and for me this would be perfect.
Right. See, that's a lot of guys don't realize that they need to play for their strengths
Right.
on a lot of shots.
I mean, the bridge isn't the end of the world, but it's definitely makes it a little more complicated because he's going to try and get left English on this. He gave himself the corner. I was thinking he was going to try and give himself
Yeah.
the side.
I would have played for the side. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Ideally,
like I said, this will put him on the hill.
this could put Chip on the hill. It didn't.
Oh, don't scratch. All right, there's a side pocket shot. Jim will nail this thing. Commentator curse. Jim.
You are the original commentator curse, I believe.
I am.
Jim's going to nail this. He's going to push this 9 right in the side and then follow Q right into the corner. I'm just joking. I'm sure he'll be able to draw out of it. And that's all it took. 7-7. We got 3 games at most left in this race.
And go hill.
As soon as you joined the call, I said it's going to go hill. Can we just fast forward? It is kind of weird and awesome at the same time to not have to keep score anymore. Like I can bounce around from table to table in here and just, sort of pull up whatever's going on, and there's the score right there on the screen. It's the digital pool system has been. We've been originally scheduled to install it last October 2024. Then I got pushed to December 2024. Then I got pushed to January 2025, but we finally got it here in February.
Yep.
And what a system. If you guys, I mean, it's like, I think it's going to be ubiquitous in pool halls someday. Just like, when you used to go to the bowling alley, you used to keep score with like yellow crayon or pencil or whatever, those were the ways that, but then all of a sudden all the bowling alleys started getting the electronic scorekeepers and the pin checkers and all that other stuff, and it's like you just go up to the bowling alley and type in your name and it's good. Now that's exactly what you do at a pool hall. You walk up in and you type in your name, say what you're racing to, and
balls
boom,
on that break.
it's automatically streamed, and it's you got your scorekeeper right there on the touch screen. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, that was a very nice break.
Thank you, Shannon.
The 3, the 5, and the 7 are gone. All he's got to do is make these 6. Simple, right?
One ball is a no gimme.
No, it's a heck of a cut, and the cue's going to fly around, but one ball at a time, as they say. Oh, he just left it in the center. Play. Should be able to get over for the 4, no problem.
Yeah. Gotta make sure he hits up firm enough so he doesn't stick on the rail and hide himself behind the 8.
Wow, Shannon just put up a super chat for $50 titled for Andy, Brian, Bobby, and every one of your team. Shannon, that is so appreciated. Absolutely. Now I know I'm getting a touchscreen monitor.
Can you send me the $50 in PayPal?
Oh, that's terrific. That helps every bit of the channel, and we're always striving. I mean, this is going to be 2024. We had 18 pros. We had all kinds of exclusive content, and the channel blew up. And we went from like 20,000 people that are following the channel to like 50,000 people that are following the channel. And I think 2025, especially after the McDermott Open, the channel's just going to explode. So every little bit that you guys help us out with goes a long, long way, and it's super appreciated. Shannon, that is awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep. You're a sweetie.
Oh, Jamie's on the jukebox again.
Oh, I can't hear it, fortunately.
No, fortunately, you can't hear it. She plays Starship. Nothing's going to stop us now at least twice a night. It's sad that I spend enough time here to recognize most of the regulars.
Who's playing what? Yeah.
Who's playing what on the jukebox? Like I can tell if something's playing on the jukebox, I almost automatically know who played it for the most part. I know all of Lisa's favorite songs. I know all of James's favorite songs, and definitely this is totally a Jamie thing right now. But yeah, it's funny too because you can run the jukebox from your phone, and I know every once in a while Bobby's wife Chrissy just opens up the phone thing and plays the theme song from Friends at random, even if she's not here.
Oh, Shannon, that's great. Thank you.
So great. All right, who's going to get to the hill first, Jim or Chip? What do you guys think? I still think it's a coin toss right now.
Yeah.
Oh, see, and that's why they've been getting some weird position plays.
Bird rolls. I think you can see the edge of it. Might be able to back cut it to the corner. And how much you can see of that 6-ball. I think it's just going to send it down table and try and hide the cue ball behind the 9. I don't know. He's thinking. Oh, he almost could see enough to make it. He could see that much of the ball. It was a good attempt. Back and forth on this one. He's stretching a lot, though.
Yeah, that's the peril.
You got to hit this 8-ball at about that same speed. Able to hold it for the 9-ball. Wouldn't hurt to put a little bit of right hand in. That's going to cost them. Oh, I didn't expect that.
I did not expect that either. That was pretty weird. Yeah, got nothing. All right, Jim, for the hill. Just got to get position.
Can you use inside English?
I'm going left. I'm going left. I'm going left.
Or left. I'm going left-hand English, playing it in the same pocket.
Yep. Oh, he gunned it. He got point position. I mean, that's still point position.
He's all right.
He's got the point position. I mean, it's right down in there. You know, he's good to go.
Yeah. On it.
All you have to do is pocket this ball. You don't even have to worry about position. Just pocket the 9. It's
Don't
a
have
spot.
to worry about a scratch.
Nope. Oh, and he jabbed at it. Did you see that? Oh man.
Yeah.
He sort of had like a very stuttery backstroke on that one, like he poked it. I think that's why it came off. But now he's right now Chip's on the 50-yard line too, so he's got to figure out how to chip. You know, just pocket the ball.
If a draw, bring it over to my pocket. He doesn't want to scratch.
This is a center ball shot all day. Just make the ball. That's it. I mean, I'm not trying to be facetious or anything, but there is nothing to worry about here when it comes. You know, all you got to do is make sure you hit the 9 in the right spot, and it will go. Center ball.
The cue ball will hit around the first time, and
yeah, as soon as he hits it, was he changing his mind? I think he's a little too indecisive here now. It looks like he's lining up the other way. Wow. Yeah, I mean, either corner that he chose, he wasn't going to scratch.
no.
All right, so Jim survives to try again. I mean,
And the bank shot. Yeah.
I mean, if he's gonna go for this bank shot. You have to think about it 2 ways. If he goes for the bank shot, if he makes it, great. But he's got to be thinking also just to pull the cue back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if it ends up hitting like off the side, or if it ends up hitting wide, you want to make sure that your opponent doesn't have like a duck. So you got to sort of think about it 2 ways. And these guys are in the tank. And a high. That's interesting. Nailed it. All right, Jim's on the hill.
Nailed it.
Took the swing, got the cue right where it needed to be, just in case he missed. Everything about that shot was spot on. All right, so hill first. What do you think, Andy? Should we give away a subscription on YouTube?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? If you want to be a member on YouTube and you're tuned in right now, you might get lucky.
Yeah.
Get 1 month subscription for free. That includes all of our exclusive content from the past. That includes all of our content for the next 30 days, and you'll be entered into the raffle. And Hook, who got the subscription?
Shannon.
You kidding me? How does karma work right there? Shannon, congratulations. Now your name will show up in green on the YouTube channel, just like Frowny the Game Cats. That was purely at random, by the way. That was I have no control over who YouTube picks to give away that month when I click the button. So that's fantastic. Good congratulations, Shannon, and thank you so much for the contribution.
I never win.
You won one time.
I win once. Then I had to buy a subscription every month.
Well, now we got Sharkstream TV, so we got all kinds of ways to enjoy the Sharkstream.
Yeah, well, actually, I bought Digital Pool.
Yeah, Digital Pool is where we're kind of focused
That's
right now. We're definitely focusing on YouTube over Facebook because Facebook's just getting weird. But YouTube is a great video distribution network, and we're always going to try and push our YouTube presence. But the Digital Pool presence is just so much extra. You get not only the Sharkstream that you're listening to right now, but you also get direct access to all our cameras when people are streaming. And
only $10.
Tournaments are. It's amazing to watch a tournament. When you watch the McDermott Open, for example, let's say your favorite player is FSR, and he'll be here, by the way. But your favorite player is FSR. He gets round 1. He gets assigned to table 13. You can tune in to table 13 and watch, you know,
You can watch every match
tables
you play
outside
them if you want.
the feature table. So, and Scott Frost will be here doing the feature table. Don't get me wrong, that's going to be an awesome broadcast. But if you just like, or your favorite player is Moritz Neuhausen, or whatever favorite player you got, Jason Shaw, you know, you can click on Digital Pool's bracket and it says live stream right there. It'll take you right to the table camera. And for $10 a month, you can't beat that.
You won't have commentary except on the feature table.
Yeah, the feature table is only one with commentary, but if you then again, anytime you want for 30 days, you can go back and watch any of the recordings on demand.
Yeah.
So even if you're not available to, you know, you're working or whatever during April 2nd or April 3rd, 4th, and 5th, you can go back and watch those matches as they were recorded, and that's absolutely fantastic. So definitely worth it. The link's on your screen, digitalpool.net/sharkstream. If you want to subscribe, it's $9.99.
And APA and playing a match.
If you're just down here, like if you and me wanted to set up shop on table 1, I type in Brian Brennan, you type in Andy Gow, race to 5 or whatever, and click score, it'll record that. And if you're a subscriber, you can go back and watch it. You can review your own.
It's nice for APA matches or Masters.
Check out your own play. Absolutely. We're looking into, well, not we. Zach and I are looking into integrating the actual list so that when somebody schedules a table, let's say it's table 7 or 7:30, and on the list, and then they show up to play their list match, Digital Pool will read that information from the list system, and as soon as 7:30 shows up, the scorekeeping system will go live with your names already preloaded. That would be freaking sweet. Like, you know, imagine that.
As long as they show up on time.
As long as they show up on time, which no one ever does. But the point being, you don't even have to fuss with the actual template. You can just show up for your list match and it'll actually show up and say, I'm going to keep score for you, and submit it back to the list when they're done, which is Lisa's #1 complaint. They don't actually report their scores on time. So if they could submit it back to the system just by hitting submit scores, as much easier as the scoring system at the list has gotten with poolrankings.com. Now you can actually just, if we can get that code written, how sweet would that be? You just go up, you play your match, you hit submit scores, and you're done. So slick. I mean, technology's coming a long way, and it's so neat to have this tech here at EO Billiards.
Hey. Tim's got a shot on the 2. You draw back a little bit for the 3. 4 is not hard. Oh, you do it in the
You just sort of pushed it off to the left a little bit.
Yeah. A little high left here.
Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He
gave it a little inside, and it sort of took off towards the pocket instead of that. He wanted a little outside to get it off to the right.
He needed some high so we could bring him into the rail. He just hit it with
that's the Shark Stream TV right there.
With left or center, and it just brought him straight down.
All right, we're off to the races. Jim needs 6 balls to take this set down. Can he do it? 1 down, 5 to go.
I think I'd try to play the 4. I mean, get position for the 4 either in the corner or the side where the cue ball is now. Hold it there for the 6.
The back.
No, that's not bad, except it's going to be hard to hold it.
He can pocket speed this
He's
one
got
and
an
get
angle he
position.
can draw it.
Yeah, well, I don't even think he has a draw right here. He's going to forward up into the 6. He'll get a little close to the 6 depending on how hard he hits it, but he should be fine. Yeah, there you go. Now, depending on his confidence level, he can either go here, or he can hit it a little bit harder.
Toward the center of the table.
Oh, man, I just bumped into the stream deck.
I wouldn't try to hold it.
I'd actually come out towards the middle.
I'd bring it out.
That's the shot. All right,
There
4
it
down,
is.
2 to go. Does he have
There's
this
a 9
set?
he can make from any place.
The 9 he can make from anywhere in the world. And right now, all I'm thinking about right now is this 2-ball going like this. There's 6-ball. It's literally got a runway 9 feet long. So you can hit it as hard or as soft as you want, and you'll still have position. And that's a good example. Leave it right in the middle of the
Right
table.
into the shot line.
You don't have to stretch out too much. 5 down, 1 to go for the win. Jim, you got it?
Brian, it was a pleasure.
That was a nice prediction. Yes, Andy, it's always my pleasure to host you here at the Shark Stream. And definitely thank you for joining me in the booth here so that we could talk about this list match. And I'm sure you'll be back again soon, especially since I set up a couple buttons while we were here. That should make it easy for Bobby, Chicken, whoever, to open up the Zoom room. But thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate it. And I don't see you again this weekend. Have a great weekend. Tune in on Wednesday.
Hey, take care, man.
Yeah, the next big match is going to be on Wednesday. That's number 3, Ashley Benoit, playing against number 2, Dave Gavrish. She's looking to get the challenger spot. So definitely mark your calendars. Get ready for that one. It's going to be amazing. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Have a good weekend. This is Brian saying good night.
Good night, Brian.
There you go.
We're going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We've got Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, Tommy Supplies, Mabel's Tables, NM Billiards, Dynamic Power Wash, Pool Table Magic, Simonis Cloth, of course, the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, Andy Gow, Support Pool, Share, and Donate, Salotto, Mark Anthony Home Improvement, WR Magic Carbon Cleaners, McDermott, Taom Billiards, Vacules, Aramith, Master Billiards, K. Morgan Commercial Painting, Jacoby Custom Cues, and Harriman Real Estate. Don't forget, folks, without you, there is no us.